welcome back. And now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to determine the slope of a straight line. Okay, so in this case here, we have two generic points and we want to find what the slope is. Now, so what is the slope? The slope is, again, determined by the letter M. That's the way we denote slope. What is it? The slope tells us the change in our vertical direction for every 1 unit change in the horizontal direction. Okay, so if we go, what we're basically figuring out is if we go 1 unit in the horizontal direction, okay, so this is a 1 unit move, we're saying, hey, how far up or down is it moving in the vertical direction? Okay, so that change in the vertical direction for every 1 unit change in the horizontal direction is what we call the slope of the line. Okay, so if we take our generic example, we're going to take the idea of, hey, we want to know what the horizontal change is, right? So the horizontal change would be what? It's going to be the change in the x variable from here to here, right? So what's that going to be? That's going to be what? That's going to be x2 minus x1, right? Because we usually want to take max minus min. Okay? And then what do we do here? This is going to be the vertical change, right? And so that's going to be what? That's going to be y2 minus y1. Okay? And so what we do is we want to know, again, think about what I said. It's the, for every 1 unit change in the horizontal, what is the change in the vertical? Okay? So this is going to be a ratio. So it's going to be what? Change in y. So we're going to use delta x, or excuse me, delta y. So this triangle means change. We call that delta. It's a symbol delta, Greek symbol. Okay, capital delta. And so delta y divided by delta x. So it's change in y over change in x. So that means it's going to be the change in y. So y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, or we can call this rise over run too. That's another way to remember it. Okay? And so that is how we calculate the slope of a line. So as long as we are given 2 points on the line, any 2 points on the line, because it's a straight line, it doesn't matter what 2 points we use, the slope is what we call constant. Okay? So it doesn't matter which 2 points along the line we use, we will always get the same slope. Okay? And also, this cannot equal 0, right? For obvious reasons, right? The change in x in the denominator, right, cannot be equal to 0 because we can't have 0 in the denominator of a fraction. Okay? All right, that's it, and we'll do some examples.